Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that I've officially lost my mind at this point, and I'm just making random videos that says something crazy in the title and then waste your time for 9 minutes. You're absolutely right about that. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually a pretty cool idea that I was thinking about for a little while, and I decided to share it with you guys and see what you think. So let's get into it. So the idea is that nobody actually played GTA 6. You know, not a single person outside of Rockstar has actually played this game. And yet there are millions of people, myself included, who are absolutely convinced that we know exactly what it's like. Every single person who's excited for this game has their own unique experience or version that's living inside of their heads. And the crazy part about that is that none of those versions are the same. It's kind of how, like, when people talk about believing in God, every person has their own idea or version of God that means something different to them. And GTA 6 is kind of like that. Now, did I just compare GTA 6 and God? Maybe I am losing my mind. But what I'm trying to say is that it means something completely different depending on who you ask. And if you think about that, you realize that some people have this idea where they're imagining like a hardcore life simulator where everything is super grounded and realistic. And you have other people who are literally just picturing GTA 5 with better graphics. And for some of them, that's pretty much all they want. And then you have other people, myself included, if I'm being very honest, who kind of believe that it's going to be a modern Red Dead 2 with cars and automatic weapons. And you also have people that are really into roleplay, and they basically convince themselves that like 5M and all the no pixel stuff is like getting baked into the base game, which I also kind of think is true, but we're going to get into that more later. And you also just have people that honestly don't care about any of that, and they just want a good single player story game. And in a way, all of the people that are excited for GTA 6 are not waiting for the same game. And the funny thing to me is that I see all these debates and arguments online in comment sections and threads about people going at it with each other about what GTA 6 is going to be. And everyone is arguing about a game that only really exists in our imaginations right now. I mean, sure, you have the leaks, the patents, and all the trailer breakdowns and stuff that are basically trying to fill in these gaps when people think of what GTA 6 is going to be like. But people are treating these leaked patents and stuff as actual confirmed gameplay features. And when you see wishlist videos and stuff like that, people treat that as actual promises that the game is going to deliver. But none of that is confirmed by Rockstar. And we've seen probably maybe 5% of this game in total. And for most of us, our brains are just filling in the other 95% however we personally want to. And I'm also not going to pretend like I'm above any of this because, I mean, I've genuinely had dreams about playing GTA 6 already. And I think that I could recall at least 3 separate dreams where I was playing the game. And by the way, every single one was different, and it kind of felt like different aspects of things that I'm excited for. And it didn't really have things that I saw online. So, I mean, it is a dream anyways, and I think that says a lot about where I am and also where a lot of you are as well. And the longer that Rockstar stays silent, the more GTA 6 becomes imaginary. The more that people's own personal version of the game becomes a reality for them. And by the time the game is actually going to come out, I think a lot of people are going to be colliding with reality for the very first time. And I actually think about launch day quite a lot, and people are acting like, you know, launch is going to be the day that the game actually comes out. But it's actually going to be so much more than that. It's going to be the moments where millions of completely different imagined versions of GTA 6 all crash into a single real version that Rockstar actually made. And that collision is going to produce every possible reaction all at once. And I think some people are going to feel like their wildest dreams are coming true, and some are going to feel really let down, even if the game is incredible by every objective measure. And I don't think that's Rockstar's fault. I think that's just what is going to happen when you let a game like this live inside of people's imaginations for so long. And this is why I think some level of disappointment is just unavoidable no matter how good the actual game is going to be. Rockstar's biggest challenge with GTA 6 is not going to be the performance or bugs or even like how big the map is. It's going to be the impossible task of meeting expectations where, those things were never based on anything real to begin with. Because when the game that you're waiting for only exists in your imagination, the version of that game is perfect. It has everything that you want and nothing that you don't want, right? And I see that a lot, like when the woke conversation comes up, but that's a totally separate topic. The real game is never going to be able to compete with the perfect imaginary version that has been living inside of your head for years. Now, this actually brings me to Rockstar's marketing and that entire conversation that people have been talking about, including a lot of videos that I've made. And I think people are always asking why the marketing is so underwhelming and where all the trailers and actual like decent reveals are. But the thing is, we are the marketing. Every YouTube video, everything you've ever seen on the internet about GTA 6, where someone is sitting or speculating about what the game is going to be, that is all marketing, and it's totally free, and Rockstar doesn't have to spend a single dollar for any of that. And the fuel for all of this marketing is not any of the screenshots or trailers. It's actually the silence, where, it's what we're going through right now. It's the fact that nobody knows what the game really even is. We only have our own imaginations, and that's pretty much doing all the heavy lifting. And Rockstar, I think, knows that, and this is the reason that they've been so silent this whole time. So I want to end things off with a question because I'm genuinely curious. What is GTA 6 for you right now? Is it a life simulator? Is it GTA 5 with better graphics? Is it modern Red Dead 2? Or is it some kind of roleplay paradise game? Because for me personally, it's actually all of those things, depending on the proportions and the time of day. And the funniest part about that is, in some weird way, every version of this game that exists in people's heads is at least partially true, because the real game is probably going to have pieces of all of the things that I've mentioned in there somewhere. I think that GTA 6 is going to be the greatest game ever made, but maybe not for the reasons that people are expecting. Maybe it's going to be the greatest game ever made simply because of the weight and all of the attention and imagination that has been poured into it before any person outside of Rockstar has ever even played the game. So let me know what your version of GTA 6 looks like down in the comments. I'm really curious to read it. And quick shout outs, I stream every night at 12:30 Eastern time on the channel. If you want to come, hang out, ask me any questions. The Discord for the channel is in the description as well. If you guys want to come and hang out and find other like-minded people who are excited for GTA 6. With all that being said, like I always say, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you guys in Vice City.